Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is my new channel named Journey to Read. As mentioned in my last video, this video is about a short review on the book named Think Straight. So before getting into the video, let us explore the contents that you are going to cover in this video. Starting with action is greater than thinking, then followed by the two kinds of thoughts that's suggested by the author. Then there is no decisions like good or bad decisions, so two kind of decisions. And the third one is money rules by the author, and the fourth one is the activities that author says to improvise your thinking, so the activities. Then the fifth one is why you are so unproductive, reason for unproductiveness. So these are the contents that you're going to cover in this video. So starting with the first topic, action is more important than thinking. I know most of us will agree to this point, action is more important than thinking, but even the author says thinking is the first phase of action, but thinking without an action is useless, just a waste of time. So what I could do, I have a problem, I need to form a solution, definitely I should think, but how could I convert that to action? So author has a solution for that. He brings a theory for you, which is known as connecting the dots. So what does a connecting the dot mean? What does a dot mean? Dot is nothing but the learning you have in your brain, or else the new skill that you can add by making mistakes. So this is the dot that what author says. So let's take an example. Let us take myself. So I need to start a YouTube channel that I'm going to review my books that I read. I know how to read, I read, and I know how to make a YouTube video, but I was struggling in editing skills. So what I will do is I will learn a new skill, which is editing. So this new skill is nothing but a new value that I'm going to add for myself. People are ready to pay for my value. So you don't need to worry, so I need to learn editing. No issues, you are going to get paid for that because you are adding a value for your skills, with your skills. So these are the dots. Now what you need to do is you just need to form a network with a dot. I know I know reading, I know editing, I know how to upload video on YouTube. So I have connected a dot. Now I have a YouTube channel for that. I had formed a solution for my problem. So simply you also could form a solution for your problem using this theory known as connecting the dots. Now we are moving to our second content, that is two kinds of thoughts by Darius Foroux. According to the author, there are only two kinds of thoughts, useful thought and useless thought. But the crazy fact is 99% of the thought that we are getting are useless. I just read that from this book. So useful thoughts, for an example, something like I was bringing a solution for a problem, I was understanding a knowledge, or else I was reflecting on the past and bringing a solution or decision for that. I'm making a decision on that. So these are something that are useful, and useless are very simple. Worrying about the past or fantasizing the future. Simple, not the present, right? So also the author says that 99% of the thoughts that are useless are something that you couldn't control. So there are some two activities that author says. First one is think of something that you control at the present, and the second one is if you got the useless thought in your mind, just say to your mind like you don't have control over me, because the thought was created by yourself, right? So you just say to them you don't have control over me, and author believes eventually you will get out of that. So these are the second topic that I wish to cover, and the third one what I'm going to cover is the activities that you can do to improvise your knowledge. So the first one is journaling. Most successful people used to journal their daily life because this will give you time to reflect on the past and make decisions over that, what I have mentioned as the useful thought in the past content. And the next one is drawing. So even the logo of the book is made with this activity. The author has a habit of drawing, because the author says like if you couldn't explain something to someone even by writing, just start to draw and explain that. It's very simple, it's crazy, but that's true. And also if you find boring to write a journal, just draw what you did every day. This will become a hobby at a point, maybe. Or else even if you're poor or drawing expert, just draw, because it will eventually improve your thinking skill, as what author says. So these are the two activities. Whatever you think, just try to draw that. So these are two activities that what I picked from the book for you. That the third content that you're going to see in this video is there is no decisions as good or bad. So as per author, there are only two kinds of decisions, good informed decisions or bad informed decisions. So Simple. So because you are going to make decisions with the information that you get, right? But what author suggests is then information rely on facts. So now we are getting to the next content of the video, which is the money rules that the author suggests. The rules are very simple. Don't buy something that you don't need, and don't buy a cheap one, buy a quality one. Because if you buy a cheap one, definitely you will worry, and you will think a lot at a point. And don't be stinky. Invest your money in something that will bring back returns to you, and stay out of debt. And most importantly, save a part of money. And if you have enough money in your bank to survive for 6 months, then don't think about money, just live your life. These are very simple money rules by Darius Foroux in his book Think Straight. Got it? So we will now look into the next content of the book, which is why I am so unproductive. Let's get into that. The 3 simple reasons for unproductiveness are: first one, you was not clear with your priorities. Second one, you did not track your time. And the third one is you stopped reading every day. So you can replace the reading with gaining knowledge, adding values, making new skills, whatever. So that's what the 3 reasons that author says the reason for your unproductiveness, and even myself too. So here we are in our final content, which is action is greater than thinking. I'm not going to cover what I covered in the past. I'm going to cover something new. Like, author have spoken with lots of people in their deathbed, and he asked like, what you're worried for, and they said, I never worried for something that I did in the past. I worried for something that I didn't did in the past. Simple and more impactful for myself, because they are worried for the action they never do. That's it. That's what this book is all about. And I think this is the most beautiful line I get from this book. I am worried for something that I didn't do in the past. In the description, I have added the complete notes by myself for this book. If you don't have enough money or enough time to read this book, you just go to the notes. It's free, and I have added every point that I find impactful from this book. And if you have enough time to read the book, then purchase the book and read. Definitely that will worth a lot. And thank you for watching this video, and share this video with the friends or colleagues who find decision making skill a bit harder, and I think they will get some theories or some activities to overcome from that. And thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. And the next book that I'm planning to cover is seen in the screen, so stay tuned. And if you need myself to read a book and make a review on that, add that book in the comment box. I will try to read that as well in my time. And I am also planning to make a new series known as complete book series, not a short review. I will make a playlist for a specific book, and I will add chapters as videos. If you like that, you also make that in comment box. I will make a video on that as well.